You guys have been asking for it, so I am here to give you all an update on the GoFundMe and the family that you all were so kind and generous to support a couple of months back when we did the call to action. I had planned to do this video about a month ago, and I ran it through the people involved and some people within their support system who have knowledge with respect to what's going on and the dynamics, the complexities. And I decided to not post that video for their safety, for their security. And the reason for this, and this is gonna blow your mind, and I as a human being can't understand why somebody would do this or why people would go to the lengths that they're going to. But as much as there is good in the world, like every single one of you that has donated to the GoFundMe, there's also bad people. People who let their ego, their hatred, their maliciousness, and maybe even their own self-loathing impact them to such a degree that they project that onto other people. I'm trying not to get emotional. I've been pretty emotional the last couple of days. The people who are maliciously going after this family, trying to disenfranchise them, and they were trying to ensure that the family didn't get the funds. So we had to do certain things on the back end to make sure that the family was not impacted. All the money that you guys have donated to them has thus far been directly shared with them. So thank you to you guys for donating. There's this, you know, I knew knowing what I know and helping the women and men that I've helped in my life, I knew that this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. If there's one thing I can say to you guys is that bad stuff happens to good people all the time. Are there lessons? Is it karma from a spiritual perspective? Is it an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for self-evolution? Yeah, for sure, absolutely. But at the end of the day, I think one thing that is really missing in our world is compassion and empathy. If you look around you, everywhere that you go, people are angry. Just think about your drive today. Think about the last time you were at a grocery store. Think about the last time you went and shopped. People in this world, for whatever reason, and I'm not saying that this is a blanket statement, it's just an observation, seem to have this visceral reaction towards each other as though we are each other's enemies. And this journey with this GoFundMe and the things that I've witnessed this family and these innocent children go through has really illuminated that for me, to be honest. Because it's made me realize that we, as light workers, if you want to call yourself that, empaths, if you want to call yourself that, as people who genuinely want to do good in this world, we have to almost like do more good, you know, like do gooder. And so I wanted to give you guys an update today on this video. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I have my laptop here because I'm like, can't mess up what I'm saying. I got to make sure that I'm like sticking to a bit of a script so I don't overshare things for their safety. And specifically the kids, because as is typical in these scenarios, it is the children foremost who experience the brutality of the behavior of these individuals who are out for some sort of revenge. I don't even know what it is, to be honest, because as an outsider looking into this dynamic, knowing this family specifically, knowing the people, like observing the dynamics, I'm like, what the flip are you doing? Like a part of me is like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Are you okay? But anyways, I digress. So my update today is just to say thank you. My update today is to also, you know, another call to action if you guys can, because I'm not surprised by it. This thing is a thing. you know, to secure them, to provide them with the safety, stability, the roof over their head, the ongoing monetary support is going to help give them the peace of mind as they are navigating this. This is a dynamic that is far too prevalent in our society and is leveraged, especially when there is an imbalance, okay, which is what's happening right now. The kids are being kids, you know, navigating the trauma, the ramifications of the decisions of these adults who, it is my opinion, are behaving cruelly simply to hurt other adults while simultaneously not paying attention to the children that are being impacted and the elderly people that are being impacted as well. You know, and yeah, so the adults in the situation are doing the best they can. They are so grateful. Yeah, they, you know, when they first started having the money go into their bank account, they were just like beyond themselves. It was such a relief for them. And that's why I'm back here again, giving you guys an update on what's going on with them, and also asking if you guys, you know, have $2, $3, $5 to donate to the GoFundMe. It doesn't have to be a much, you know, there's 263,000 of you guys on the channel. So, you know, even if we got $1 from each person, it could go a long way. Because this is a uphill battle. You know, I think at the end of the day, I'm watching them, I'm observing them, I'm having these conversations, and I'm seeing them from the outside looking in, and it's like, you can tell they're stressed. You know, you can see the pain, the grief, even the embarrassment, the guilt, the shame. You know, how did I involve myself with these type of people? How did I not see the signs? You know, and if you can relate, let me know in the comments, right? How many times have you gotten into, whether it's a romantic relationship, a business partnership, a career, a friendship, and you know, want to think that people are good people. Then you find out really quickly that they're not. Sometimes it's not so quickly. Sometimes it's years down the road. Maybe the red flags are there, the pink flags are there, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, it's been really tough to watch them navigate this, the stress, the sleepless nights, the amount of work that they're having to put beyond like the responsibilities of the day-to-day. For those of you that have families, that have kids, that work full-time, I want you to think about that, and then having all of this added stuff, knowing that they don't have the financial backing that the other side does. You know, and I hope that this, as much as I can share with you anyways, I hope that you guys take this situation, this experience that's happening to somebody that I know, and I believe that you guys, given that you're, you know, part of our community, you're here on YouTube, you know, you're all about the law of attraction, manifestation, being a good human, that the next time you find yourself in a quarrel or at odds, right, with somebody, that you choose compassion instead of revenge, that you choose kindness instead of vindictiveness and hatred, that you choose understanding, compromise, and collaboration instead of destruction. I know the holidays are coming around the corner. Like I said the first time I did the video, I should say, I said to you guys, you know, if every single person on the channel donated $5, which $5 is like a coffee nowadays, this family, you know, would be set for the next year. You know, I'm not asking for much, just any little bits that we can help them with. I've been helping them, like I said in the earlier video, myself. Because whether this is their karma, whether this is a lesson, like whatever the reason for them going through this is, I also know too that we can play a positive role in helping them, in supporting them, in ensuring and safeguarding them, in ensuring that their family, you know, being taken care of, and safeguarding them, right? You know, people were asking me, well, you know, why doesn't the system this and the system that and the this and that? The system ain't changing, you guys. You know, I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I'm being realistic. The system isn't changing. So we as humanities during the age of Aquarius need to find ways to gather together to support families and people who, because this is a uphill battle, which is really, really scary, you know. I'm trying to help them where I can with figuring out how they can, you know, financially stabilize themselves and gain more income beyond the GoFundMe, right, for themselves. But this stuff is so ugly. This stuff is really, really, really ugly. But yeah, I think I've rambled on enough. So if you can donate, if you can support, if you can help them in any capacity, I would greatly appreciate your help. And if you have any questions, just, you know, drop it in the comments. I'll try and answer some of them. Maybe what I'll do is right around the holidays, I'll do another third video update to give you guys, and I'll answer any questions you guys have. Please be mindful that I have to protect them, especially now. And if you're the people watching this, you know, the people surveilling, I hope that you remember to do unto others what you want done to you, and that you find peace in your heart. And that whatever stuff is inside of you that's making you do these things, that maybe this video reminds you to hold a little bit more compassion, a little bit more kindness. And maybe you choose the path that is not so malicious. I hope that you can put your sword down for that family, for the children. Anyways, that's my video for you guys. Hopefully this update was what you were looking for. I know you guys have been asking me about it. So yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. Again, whatever funds go from this video, yes, I have it monetized. People are asking me about that. Yes, of course I have it monetized, because whatever money comes from the views of this video, I pass on to the family. So yeah, the commercials, you know, or whether you pay for YouTube Premium, whatever monetization, that goes to the family as well. All right. They're in a home, so they got shelter, which is good. Now it's just about sustaining that shelter while they're trying to navigate the complexities of this dynamic, while also at the same time having to do day-to-day things. It's like, it's so much, you guys. It's so much. Anyway, so thank you for those of you that donated. Thank you for those of you that are watching, whether you share this or share the GoFundMe. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. And drop your questions down in the comments below, and whatever I can answer, I'll answer over on the next video that I'll probably post, around the holidays maybe, or maybe right after the holidays. Okay. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out.